Thomas Tuchel, a tactical maestro's journey from youth coach to European glory. Thomas Tuchel is one of the most dynamic and innovative coaches in modern football. Renowned for his tactical brilliance, obsessive attention to detail, and an often fiery temperament, Tuchel's coaching career has spanned the upper echelons of European football, bringing him both success and controversy. His journey from youth football at Stuttgart to leading major clubs like Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, Chelsea, and Bayern Munich is a testament to his tactical adaptability, determination, and footballing philosophy. In this overview, we trace the career of a man who has not only won titles across Europe but has also left an indelible mark on the teams and players he has worked with. Early beginnings at VfB Stuttgart and Augsburg. Thomas Tuchel's coaching career began in 2000 when he was appointed by Ralf Rangnick as a youth coach at VfB Stuttgart. In this role, Tuchel was responsible for developing young talents, including future stars such as Mario Gomez and Holger Badstuber. His success in nurturing young players reached a peak when he led Stuttgart's under-19 team to victory in the under-19 Bundesliga in the 2004-05 season. Despite this triumph, Tuchel's tenure at Stuttgart was cut short due to personality clashes with the club's management, a sign of the tensions that would often follow him throughout his career. In 2005, Tuchel moved to FC Augsburg, initially taking on the role of youth team coordinator. He later transitioned to managing FC Augsburg II in the 2007-08 season, where he again displayed his talent for nurturing future stars. During this time, Tuchel played a pivotal role in the early coaching career of Julian Nagelsmann, who, under Tuchel's guidance, shifted from being a player to a coach. Known for his intense temperament on the touchline, Tuchel frequently faced fines for his passionate outbursts during matches. This intensity would become a hallmark of his coaching style, success and growth at Mainz 05. Tuchel's breakthrough as a coach came in 2009 when his achievements at Augsburg earned him a move to Mainz 05. Starting as a youth coach, he quickly rose to the position of head coach after leading Mainz's under-19 team to a league title. At Mainz, Tuchel began to craft his tactical philosophy, focusing on high-pressing and counter-attacking football. Despite managing a squad of less technically gifted players, he used pressing as a tool to disrupt opponents and create attacking opportunities. In his first season as head coach, Tuchel guided Mainz to an impressive 9th-place finish in the Bundesliga. The following year saw even greater success, as Mainz won their first 7 games of the season, including a memorable victory over Bayern Munich. Mainz eventually finished 5th, qualifying for the UEFA Europa League for the first time in the club's history. Throughout his time at Mainz, Tuchel continued to nurture young talent, all while maintaining the team's competitiveness despite the loss of key players like Andre Schürrle. However, the club's fortunes began to dip in subsequent seasons, with Mainz finishing 13th in the Bundesliga in back-to-back campaigns. In 2013-14, Tuchel once again guided Mainz to Europa League qualification with a 7th-place finish, but by May 2014, he felt that the team had reached its ceiling under his leadership. Tuchel requested to be released from his contract, marking the end of an era and paving the way for him to take on a bigger challenge. Borussia Dortmund, building on Klopp's legacy. In April 2015, Borussia Dortmund appointed Thomas Tuchel as their head coach, following the departure of Jurgen Klopp. At a club that had built its identity on Klopp's high-energy pressing football, Tuchel was seen as the ideal successor. He maintained Dortmund's signature pressing style but introduced his own tactical refinements, such as a 4-1-4-1 system that maximized the strengths of young talents like Julian Weigl and goalkeeper Roman Bürki. In his first season with Dortmund, Tuchel led the team to a 2nd-place finish in the Bundesliga and a spot in the DFB-Pokal final, where they narrowly lost to Bayern Munich. While Dortmund did not secure silverware that season, Tuchel's side broke club records for goals scored and points earned, cementing his reputation as one of Europe's top coaches. The 2016-17 season saw Dortmund invest heavily in new signings, including Ousmane Dembele, Marc Bartra, and Rafael Guerreiro. Tuchel led the team to his first major trophy, winning the DFB-Pokal final. However, behind the scenes, tensions between Tuchel and Dortmund's management began to escalate, particularly with CEO Hans-Joachim Watzke. Disagreements over player transfers and the handling of a bombing incident targeting the team's bus before a Champions League match strained the relationship further. Despite winning the DFB-Pokal, Tuchel was dismissed from Dortmund in May 2017. His tenure ended with an impressive win percentage of nearly 63%, but the off-field disputes overshadowed his on-field success. Paris Saint-Germain, dominance and discontent. In May 2018, Tuchel took over as head coach of Paris Saint-Germain, one of the most high-profile roles in European football. PSG was a club with lofty ambitions, particularly in the Champions League. Tuchel's first major move was securing Kylian Mbappe's permanent transfer from Monaco for a staggering €180 million. To comply with UEFA financial fair play regulations, Tuchel authorized the sale of several players, including Yuri Berchiche and Javier Pastore. He also strengthened PSG's squad with free agent Gianluigi Buffon and emerging talents like Thilo Kehrer and Juan Bernat. Tuchel's PSG dominated the domestic league, starting with a comprehensive 4-0 victory over AS Monaco in the Trophée des Champions. The team went on to secure 12 consecutive wins in Ligue 1, and by December, PSG had amassed a record 47 points before Christmas. However, success in Europe continued to elude them. PSG suffered a shocking exit in the Champions League round of 16 against Manchester United, despite holding a comfortable lead after the first leg. In the 2019-20 season, Tuchel led PSG to a domestic treble, winning Ligue 1, the Coupe de France, and the Coupe de la Ligue. The highlight of his PSG tenure was reaching the UEFA Champions League final for the first time in the club's history, although they lost 1-0 to Bayern Munich. Despite his domestic success, tensions with PSG sporting director Leonardo and internal disagreements led to Tuchel's dismissal in December 2020. He left the club with a remarkable 75.6% win rate, the highest in Ligue 1 history. Champions League glory and challenges. Thomas Tuchel's next chapter began in January 2021, when he was appointed head coach of Chelsea, replacing Frank Lampard. Tasked with rescuing a struggling Chelsea side mid-season, Tuchel quickly made his mark, transforming the team's defense by implementing a three-man backline. His tactical adjustments led to an unbeaten run and culminated in a 1-0 victory over Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League final, securing Chelsea's second-ever European title. Tuchel became the first manager to reach back-to-back Champions League finals with two different clubs, enhancing his status among the elite. The following season saw further success as Tuchel guided Chelsea to UEFA Super Cup and FIFA Club World Cup victories. However, off-field turmoil emerged as Chelsea's owner Roman Abramovich faced sanctions following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Despite this uncertainty, Tuchel remained a composed figure at the helm. By the summer of 2022, Chelsea had spent heavily in the transfer market, bringing in high-profile players like Raheem Sterling and Kalidou Koulibaly. Yet, inconsistent performances and growing tension with the club's new ownership led to Tuchel's dismissal in September 2022. His tenure at Chelsea ended with a strong record of 60 wins in 100 games, along with a Champions League trophy, UEFA Super Cup, and Club World Cup titles. Bundesliga title and challenges. In March 2023, Tuchel took over as head coach of Bayern Munich, replacing his former player Julian Nagelsmann. Tuchel quickly guided Bayern to another Bundesliga title, but the team faced challenges in Europe. Bayern was knocked out of the Champions League and DFB-Pokal in the quarterfinals, marking a mixed start to Tuchel's time at the club, personal life and legacy. Tuchel is not just a football coach but a complex and multifaceted individual. A polyglot, Tuchel speaks several languages and is an avid reader with a keen interest in architecture and design. He describes himself as an imperfect vegetarian and is a fan of rock music, hip-hop, and tennis. Tuchel's intellectual curiosity and tactical genius have made him a distinctive figure in football, with a legacy that spans across Europe's top clubs. Please like, subscribe, and comment on which football figure you'd like to hear about next. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.